Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you're here, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping the channel to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding about who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I ever copy another person's title. That is because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. I thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comments section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my video does not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit your circumstances at all. For anyone else and everyone else that the message does make sense to, take from it what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. Please check out my other videos if you know what your placements are. Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcome. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Let's begin healing together. Today I'm doing a Cancer reading. I hope everyone is doing well. This is not my usual. I usually am up here around 7 p.m. on, but I have a few minutes today. You know, I decided to do a Cancer reading. And whether you're a male or a female, Cancers are connected. They're linked to the moon, and the moon equals motherhood. So you are someone who is a caregiver. Your instincts are to love. Cancers equal LOVE. You're a nurturer, and you protect without asking for much in return. You're always trying to be that helpmate to others without asking for anything in return. That's the nature of who you are. You love even when people don't love you. Always hoping for the best, wanting the best out of a person. Cancers, some of you have this thing where you chase. Stop chasing. Never want something that doesn't want you. A lot of you, because of who you are, you love people when they don't even love you. And that's tough. And I know you wish that you could get over that, but that's who you are on the inside. You're one of the softest, most beautiful souls, and you're very sensitive. However, I like to remove the word sensitive and say that you have very powerful emotions because you're easily hurt by others, right? When they disrespect you, when they lie on you, cheat on you, gossip about you, you hurt like any sign does. Because once you care for someone and you let that person into your enormous heart, you don't know how quite to give up on them. Even if they lied on you, you don't know how to give up on them. If they cheated on you, you don't know how to give. Even if they lied on you, you don't know how to give up on them. If they cheated on you, you don't know how to give. Even if they gossiped about you, you chase. You chase. Stop chasing and allow someone to chase you. You know, the rapper Tupac says, I don't want it if it's that easy. And we all know that he was talking about sex. But for you, Cancer, it's not just the sex. You give your heart so freely. You give your love so freely. You give your mind so freely because you care. And there's nothing wrong with that until someone takes advantage when they misuse you. So be careful and stop giving yourself away so easily. I hope everyone is doing well. This is a Cancer reading. If the reading is for a male, I will say so. If the reading is for a female, I will say so. However, if I don't say anything, understand that we are all energy. And with us all being energy, it all depends on where you're standing right now watching this reading. Are you in your masculine energy or are you in your feminine energy? We are all energy. I hope everyone is doing well, and hello. I saw the hellos, and understand that I don't always get to look at the messages as they come across when I'm doing the reading. I'm connecting to the reading, to what Spirit is giving me. For the new people who are just seeing me for the first time, I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. I have a YouTube platform, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. I also, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you for the rose. I also have a website. I do personal readings. I am a psychic, and I am also a medium. You can book with me if you would like to. It's all about energy. If you book with me, and if I don't like your energy, I will return your money back to sender, because I don't read for everyone. If I don't like you, then I don't like you. I am one of those people that if I'm not feeling the energy, I'm definitely not going to use my energy to give you a reading. So I'm very selective with who I read for. I don't want to invite unnecessary entities in my home. I read from my home. So let's get to it. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for the sign of Cancer. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear. Thank you. This is my bell. I use certain instruments when I call in certain people to help me with the reading. Spirit guides, what message do you have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know at this present time? Male or female? What do they need to know? Ooh. There's someone here, as I was shuffling the cards, I saw that you are changing directions. You're not staying the course. You're making a turn. I feel like it's a U-turn because I saw someone going backwards. I'm not one of those people. I don't like to go backwards. I only move forward. But I saw someone that is changing directions, but you're making a U-turn to go backwards. Let's see where this reading is headed. This just in, Cancer. This just in. Self-love is just as important than having someone to love you. Spirit says the love you give to yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. Practice self-love. And that goes without saying. Cancers, you give so much to people who don't even deserve the kind of love that you give. Yes, some of you Cancers are chasers because you expect more from people. You expect more from a person than what they expect from themselves. That's the nurturer in you. It's the way that you love. It's the way that you care. Even if someone lies on you, you're okay to give them a second and third chance because you see something in that person. that they don't see in themselves. So they'll continuously keep hurting you. Cancer, self-love. That's respecting yourself. That's honoring yourself. Self-love is not allowing someone to hurt you. You allow people to hurt you by not setting boundaries. Self-love is just as important than having someone to love you. Sometimes we allow the wrong people to come in to love us, and we know they're the wrong person. But we feel like we can change them. You can't change anyone. That's why self-love is important for someone right now. Mastering the art of loving yourself. Cancer is the most important thing. A lot of you are very intuitive. A lot of you. You need to work on your sixth sense. It's important for you to do just that. If you don't work on your sixth sense, you will lose it. Let me tell you. If you don't exercise it, you will lose it. You know, your sixth sense can help you in all aspects of your life. Your relationships, your career, your family. But most of all, it can help you realize your full potential and become the happy and successful person you are destined to be. A lot of Cancers, a lot of you have very intuitive visions. You hear, you clairaudient. A lot of you are clairvoyant, and a lot of you are clairsentience. You have to use your sixth sense. It's so important for you to do just that. If not, it will fade. I promise you, it will fade. You have to start working on it. You're already using it when you see the red flag in someone, but then when you ignore the red flag, then you open yourself up to a world of hurt. You open yourself up to second and third and fourth chances with someone who keeps doing the same things. Use your sixth sense and stop disrespecting your sixth sense. You disrespect it when you're given a vision of knowing this person isn't good for you. Some of you, okay, you didn't get a vision, you got a feeling. Someone may have gotten goosebumps. You got a feeling. Something said no to this person. But you're like, I can fix them. I can help them. You can't. The only person you can help is yourself, so work on your self-love. Because that's what's important. So start practicing it. When you practice self-love, you're opening your six senses. We have in other news, Spirit says it's time to let go of the past. See, there's someone that is making a U-turn. I don't do U-turns. Full steam ahead. You're making a U-turn. Spirit says it's time to let go of the past, whether it be a past lover, past trauma, or past memories. Accept it for what it is and remember the lessons it has taught you. But leave it where it's meant to be, in the past. As I was shuffling these cards, I saw someone making a U-turn. And you don't want to keep going that way, or you'll never be able to progress, whether it be in your own life as far as career. Not only as far as career, as far as family, as far as relationships in general, you won't be able to progress if you keep making the U-turns. Let go of past pain, past hurt, past people. Memories, they never go away. But you don't have to keep living in them. At the bottom of the deck, we have in other news. Spirit says, pay attention to your dreams. Spirit is trying to deliver an important message to you through the dream world. Now may be a good time to get a dream journal. When I first started this channel, I used to give out so many journals. I did. I used to send journals out to people. Anytime that I was in a bookstore and they were having a sale, I would purchase all types of journals and I would send them out to people that subscribe to me. I'm a mom that homeschooled her children, a mother of 5 to be exact, and I homeschool all of my children. Every morning, their first assignment was to write in their journal, not on any particular subject, but to write about what they dreamed about, something they saw in a vision, something they felt. But Spirit is urging someone to keep a dream journal. A lot of people are sent messages from other realms, from your spiritual teams, whether it's a crossed over loved one, an archangel, whatever the case may be. They're sending you messages. And a lot of people, when they wake up from a dream, they don't remember their messages. They don't remember their dreams when they start to get busy throughout the day. It's important to keep a journal by your bed. I know that my examples are not the best for people and they are tacky to some, but I'm going to give it to you raw. That's the only way that I know how to be. When I would wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you have to do? Number 1, urinate. I would take my journal with me to the bathroom and I'm writing as much as I possibly can in my journal, as much as I can remember. So no matter what you're doing, never be so busy that you don't write down the information that was given to you. A lot of people feel like, oh my goodness, my dreams just don't make sense. Not true. They will make sense. May not be right at that moment, but they do make sense. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a feeling that something might happen and then it did happen? Or you had a bad dream that came true? Or thought that something at exactly the same time as someone else? You ever had that person you was thinking of, all of a sudden they ring your phone and they're calling you and you're like, wow, I was just thinking about you. Dreams are also connected to your sixth sense without you even realizing it. But messages do come through your dreams, so pay attention. Pay very close attention to your dreams. Pay very close attention to your dreams. Your dream journal, you should treat it like a diary. It's personal, it's private. You know, male or female, it's personal, it's private, because those are messages for you. So you don't need to ask anyone, can you decipher this for me? Not important, because the messages are for you. The messages are for you. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to hear. Thank you. Spirit guides, this reading is for the sign of Cancer. What message do you have for Cancer today, male or female? Thank you so much. What other message do you have for Cancer? Thank you so much. Woo, that was a lot. Wow. Okay. Spirit guys, thank you so much. We're going to have a bonus card. 2 bonus cards to be exact. We're starting off with plane, the number 26. This is plane, right? You may be taking a journey. It is summertime. A lot of people in the summer, they get out and about, right? They're just enjoying life, living life. But a journey is indicated. A journey is most definitely indicated. You know, whether you're physically going to be moving somewhere or metamorphically, your life will become full. There's someone here, more importantly, you're thinking about moving, and you're trying to decipher if this is what I should be doing. Should I actually pack up and move from my surroundings, from what I'm familiar with? Somebody has really been thinking about going their own way, getting up and leaving. You know, the number 26 brings in good news. And for those in relationships, it brings in good news. The number 26 brings the message that you will continue to enjoy a sustained period of love, peace, and harmony in your relationship. Now, this does not mean you should take your partner for granted by any means. This means maintaining a stable and peaceful relationship requires continued effort. So if there are issues and problems in your love life right now, work on things together with your partner to find an amicable solution to your problems quickly. Let me say this as well. When dealing with problems, be careful not to let your emotions take control of you. If you let your temper and rage rule the roost, your relationship problems will continue to remain unresolved. When you approach your partner, do it in a peaceful way. Open all channels of communication and express your feelings openly. However, you must allow your partner to do the same. Two mature adults can have a healthy discussion without launching into a fist fight, right? Right? You should be able to. If you are single, the number 26 announces a new romantic love interest in the near future. The number 26 also suggests that you are about to enter a period of economic prosperity, financial prosperity, and your period of fame. This is a great time for you, Cancers. Financial gains and material rewards. So keep up the good work. Be an outstanding team player, whether it be at work, in your relationship, whether it be in your family dynamic. Just don't drop the ball. Remain focused. No U-turn. No U-turn. This is a great time for you. We have the number 16, that lion spirit, right? That's that Leo spirit, right? So you could be a Cancer that's a Leo cusp, but harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. No U-turns. I never tell anybody what to do, but there's someone that's thinking about making a U-turn, but it's full steam ahead. You should only go forward, full steam ahead. We have the number 35. This is the wish card. This is the number 35. This is the wish card. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So what is your soul's desire? I know the card says your heart's desires, but we all know that the heart is an organ, right? It pumps blood. So what is your soul desire? A lot of people, they go to a tarot reader and they'll say, what is my destiny? They'll go to a psychic and then they'll have a million questions on where should their life be? Where should they be going? What is your soul desire? What is your soul desire? When you were a kid, what did you want to be? What distracted you from being just that? But then you held on to it and you're like, well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But then life happened. How is life happening for you now? You're entering into a season that is going to be very fruitful and lucrative for you Cancers. You know, last year, I discussed with you on this same platform what was going to happen for Cancers. And then I saw that a lot of other readers that follow me, they tried to take the message and run with it when they had no knowledge of what I was even saying. I'm a root worker first and foremost. I'm a root worker. I come from a long line of root workers. Yes, voodoo. We believe in voodoo, whatever the hell you want to call us. That's who we are. When you hit AI and you type in root workers of North Carolina, the first person you're going to see is my bloodline, my aunt. Even AI has jumped on the bandwagon of my family. You go to South Carolina, the first person you're going to see is my great-grandfather. Yes, this is who we are. I come from a long line of soothsayers, root workers. And there are many of us that are still here, but then there are many are false. This is your season. This is your season, Cancers. And don't let anyone take anything from you. You give, they take. You give, they take. You give your time, they take it. You give your loyalty, they take it. You give your love, they take it. You give your trust, and they misuse it. This is your season. This is your season. What is your soul desire, Cancer? And whatever your soul desire, whatever it is, focus on it. Use your powers to focus on what it is that you desire to have in your life for you. Call it in. Bring it in without any hesitation, without any doubts. Call it in. Whatever it is, call it to you. Because what's for you, it will be for you. We have marriage. There's someone here that could be married. However, we have single Cancers here as well. As we saw with the number 26, that you will be meeting someone. That relationship could turn to marriage. Now, let me break this down for you. It doesn't mean just because you meet someone, let's just say tomorrow, that's your person. Use your sixth sense. When you receive those red flags with a person, stop ignoring them. Walk away. But it's that part of you, that nurturing side of you, that makes you think that you can fix everyone. Oh, you heard how they treated that person, but being that you're not like that person, they'll never treat you like that. Stop thinking like that. It's always about protection of self. When you've mastered the art of self-love, you'll only want to protect yourself. But you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So that's coming in for my single Cancers. That love that you truly desire to have, that long-lasting, that emotional fulfillment. They feel you, you feel them, and y'all just vibe together the right way. That's the kind of relationship you want. Because to my single Cancers, you've been dealing with a lot of frogs. You've been dealing with a lot of jackrabbits that like to jump on, hump, and bounce. Stop being so open to people. You think that when they jump on, hop, that you're good enough, that your sex is going to be the bomb and they're going to stay. Because there are some men that think with their penises, vice versa to my ladies that like the same sex, same thing. You got your partner thinking that they are the shit and that they can have you and everybody else too. You attract what you are. You're not practicing self-love. When you practice that self-love, you won't be attracting these frogs anymore. To my males, same thing with you. We have ladies that cheat too. You ever heard of Jody? So males, when you're at work and you're not putting in that time that they want you to put in, they call Jody. Because Jody gonna do everything for them that you don't have the time for. Let's talk about it. Self-love is so important. When you have love for self, you won't allow anything or anyone to misuse you, to mistreat you, to abuse you, mentally, physically, or emotionally. Stand in your strength. This number 20, my single Cancers, you are attracting love, but the right way. Because you want emotional fulfillment. And you want that long-lasting, unconditional love. But you only get that when you master the art of loving yourself. To my Cancers that are married, you're good. Your marriage is going to blossom. Marriage is a job. Your partner is working on them as you are working on you. And the two of you, you're going to be an unstoppable force. We have the number 6. This is your card, Cancer. This is the Chariot. A lot of people say, ooh, Cancers, but we have our water signs, our other cousins, Pisces and Scorpio. But this is full speed ahead. No U-turns, no turning back, letting the past go. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused, knowing that this is your season. Not because this is your birth time, right? Because birthdays are coming. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking this is your season. Right now, 2025, going into 2026, let me know how it's working for you when you start using and honing in on your powers. Use your power. Put up these fingers. We got 5 fingers on one hand. Do they respect me? Do they lie? Do they gossip? Do they roll their eyes? Do they laugh when I talk about my wins and my successes? If all these people have disappeared, because these 5 fingers were people, you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and you're letting it be known that I have no time for BS. I'm not tolerating anyone's mess, because this is your season of fulfillment, of abundance, and especially in the area of finances. So these people, you're not letting anything distract you. Not the liars, not the cheaters, not the haters, not the whoremongers, not the jealous people, not the gossiping people. You have no time for any of that BS. You want no parts of it. So even if they're family, you're pushing them to the side. Even if they're so-called friends, you're pushing them to the side because you're realizing that they're really not friends. We have the number 15, which is the key, Cancer. We have the key, new beginnings. That's the key. What are you going to use your key for? What doors are you unlocking? Hold on to the key because the doors are opening. And for some of you, the doors are open. Now call in what it is that you desire to have for yourself. This new direction of you moving forward, you taking adventures, that is what awaits you when you decide to let go of the past. Past people, past hurt, past pain, past manipulators, whether it be a past lover, past family, whatever the case may be. But you're letting it go. You're moving ahead. No U-turns. We have the number 32, which is transformation. Reach out for the power and the strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Now, let's go back a little bit. I'm not making a U-turn. This is a reading. I'm just moving back a little bit. Reach out for the power. We all have that power. Each and every one of us have a power. My power may be different than yours. Your power may be different than mine, but we all have a power. And I'm speaking to my Cancers, my cousins. I'm a Cancer as well. I'm speaking to you because I want you not to miss this. Don't miss this. Reach out for your power. It's right here. It's your soul. Connect to it. Your strength. Connect to it. A lot of people, you have this misinterpretation of what a Cancer is. You think because they're a crab and that they're small, because they're not this big old lion or this big old elephant, that they must be weak. And we want you to think that. We do. We want you to think that we're weak. Think what you want, because we know our strength. You were strong when you ignored the red flag and put up with the mess that you put up with. You were strong in your own right. But even in that strength, you hurt yourself by dealing with others people's BS and not putting yourself first. But reach out for your power. Make changes in your life. Listen, I'm a psychic. I'm a medium, and that's how I make my money. But I'm going to tell you, stop going to these psychics and mediums asking what direction you should go in. Don't do that, because you give away your power. Reclaim your power. And remember the things that you thought about once upon a time, things that you wanted to do for yourself, but then life happened. A lot of people don't realize they give their power away. Stop giving your power away. Make changes. Enrich your life and become the person you want to be. Not because this person told you this is what your life path should be. What do you want to be? Here's your number 35. Here's your wish. What is your soul's desires? What did you envision for yourself once upon a time? Because life happens every day, and you can still have what it is that you desire to have for yourself. We have the number 5. Which is only right that this card should be here. This is the number 5. This is the celebration card. And it's befitting to be right here because this is your season, a season of great transformation, a season of financial abundance. And this is a season of transformation, no longer being used, manipulated. Yes, you're still going to be the gossip because you are that girl and you are that guy. You're going to be gossiped about every single day. People are going to talk, and they're going to talk even more as you celebrate in front of their faces. This celebration, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. You're going to be celebrating all of this abundance. This is your season. You know, according to numerology, the number 5 symbolizes freedom. You're freeing yourself from these people and you're breaking the chains. You're freeing yourself from the way that you once upon a time thought and the way that you did things. You're not doing it like that anymore because you're curious about life and about the change that you know you can be for yourself. You have a desire to have adventures, as we saw. You have a desire to explore, and you are willing to embrace changes and transformation in your life. This is your season. We have the number 25, and we can't make this up. This is the Phoenix. This is your cousin. This is Scorpio, right? The Phoenix rising from the ashes. Oh, somebody wanted you down bad. Somebody wanted you to stay down. Somebody wanted you to think that their words were so powerful when they lied on you and they gossiped on you to other people. And yes, there were people that believed it, but these people weren't your day ones. These weren't your friends. These weren't people who knew you like that. They thought that with their words, that they had you locked in a cage, that you were that miserable, right? And you're showing out. You're showing them that you had me fucked up. They had you fucked up the long way. The number 25, when you see this angel number, it's a message about trusting your divine right there, that inner wisdom, right in that gut, that soul, and trusting your own intuition. That's that sixth sense that I was talking to you about at the beginning of the reading. As you navigate change, because you're changing, you're transforming into who you are supposed to be. That's yourself. Practicing self-love. Your angels will always be available to assist you through any changes you encounter in your life. When you combine the numbers 2 and 5, the result is root number 7. Number 7 is a highly spiritual number that is directly related to our soul's larger purpose in life. Let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying a beautiful and loving relationship? Do you feel that he or she is the one? Even if you're single, do you just know that your happily ever after is coming? Your angels care about moving you forward, moving your relationship forward into the next level. This can mean so many things. It doesn't have to mean getting married, but we have the marriage card on the board. So you could want that. Some people don't, right? We have the Phoenix rising. Before I even move over here to this card, listen, you can't hold someone that's good down at all. Some people think that they can kick you with their words and you'll just stay right there. People think that they can lie, and only fools believe lies. People think that they can gossip, misuse you, mistreat you. That's not who you are. You're coming through, Cancer, as the phoenix that rises from the ashes. And when you rise from the ashes, you leave those ashes right there. Stop making those U-turns. Stop giving people more chances than they deserve. Stop that. Please stop that. Stop giving people more chances than they deserve. As soon as somebody hears that, oh, she a Cancer, they think already automatically, oh, she weak. You know what I did? My cutoff game is strong. My cutoff game is very strong. I don't care who you are. My cutoff game is strong. And so now they like, oh, she's so mean. But which one is it? Am I mean or am I weak, right? But these are just people talking. Your transformation, oh, they're not going to know you. They're not even going to recognize you. And you're going to be celebrating in their faces. I'm not a Bible thumper, but I do know the Bible, right? As a kid, you got my grandma over here. She was a Bible thumper. You have my grandfather over here. He was spiritual, free-spirited individual. But don't get my grandmama wrong. Just because she was a religious woman, understand that most of my clients are religious people, okay? And my grandmother believed in roots like there was no tomorrow. Oh, she was that kind. But my grandfather was that guy. The Bible says that I will make your enemies your footstool. This celebration, you're going to be celebrating in their faces. You're not throwing it in their faces, but your smile is celebration enough because they couldn't take your smile away from you. That new car, that new apartment, that new house, that new town home, that's how you're celebrating. They're going to notice the difference and they are hating because how does she or he keep winning? And damn it, it's because you're the phoenix who always rises. You heard the saying, you can't kick or keep a good woman down. Vice versa, you can't keep a good man down either. I'm speaking to a Cancer that is so authentic and so genuine. And people dislike you just because of who you are. We have the number 11, which is flowers. Flowers. I went to the nail salon yesterday to get my nails done. I needed them cut. I was having a hard time picking up my cards off my desk. And the nail lady, she was about to put a flower on my nail. I said, I know you lying. I know you're not trying to put a flower on my nails. I've never had a flower on my nails. I'm about to be 52. I'm not that girl that walks around with flowers on her nails. And then the lady next to me started laughing. She was like, you know what? I've never had a flower either. I said, that says a lot. I said, because I nurture real life things, right? But be generous. This flower, be generous with yourselves, Cancer, because success and emotional fulfillment are yours. I don't want them to put a flower on my finger. I don't want that type of nail art. I nurture things in real life. The number 11 is a message from your angels concerning your soul mission or greater life purpose. So when the angels send you messages containing master number 11, they are sending you inspiration and encouragement to develop your abilities in ways that will help all of humanity. And that's what I said to you. Tap into your sixth sense or you will lose it. And I know a person says, well, how can I lose it if it's a part of me? Ooh, things lie dormant, don't they? Even memories lie dormant. Practice your abilities. Use your powers. Hone in to those senses. Those clairs are going to be your best friend. It's time for you to engage with yourself. We have Cracker. This number 7. This number 7, your second bonus card. This is positive energy that surrounds you. And don't you know, with Cancer, this is your season. Not because your birthday is approaching, your birthday is here. Nuh-uh. This is something on a whole nother level. This is that positive energy. This is that transformation energy. This is that celebration energy. You being the phoenix rising from the ashes. All this includes love, joy, and good fortune that awaits you. You're welcome. Now, we have the number 24 at the bottom of the deck. The number 24. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Clear your mind. This morning, my husband called me. And I woke up as soon as I heard the phone ring. He said, I left already. Can you let the dogs out? I said, absolutely. But I did something that I never done. I sat downstairs in the basement for a few minutes. And as I'm sitting there, I start getting these downloads. And I'm receiving these downloads. And usually when I get downloads about certain people, I shake them off. But today I didn't shake these people off. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to be nosy. And I wanted to see what spirit was bringing me. So I'm sitting there. So as soon as I'm done receiving the messages, I get up, I come upstairs, and I call my husband. I said, listen, I just got a message from Spirit. And he was like, what was it? So I told him. And he was like, damn. I said, yeah. When I was done, I hung up with him. I said, let me get dressed because I'm going out with my son's girlfriend / friend. That's a whole nother story. But he calls me back. Like 10 minutes later, he said, you'll never believe who I just got a text from. I said, who? And he said, well, who did you just get a vision about? I was like, oh. And he was like, that shit is crazy. I said, nah, that shit is not crazy. That shit is real. We all have gifts. We all have a sixth sense. Stop pushing it away. Hone into your power. And don't let go. You have to break the chains of the things that you've been taught. A lot of people don't want you to see things clearly. But it's your power to be able to see. It's not about just opening your eyes. It's about being open to the world around you. Slow down. Change your attitude. More importantly, change your attitude about yourself. Stop accepting less than what you deserve. And you don't have to do it in a brutal way, or you don't have to do it with malicious intent. Respect you and set your boundaries. You have nothing but life coming in. And what I mean by life is your power. Because this is a part of your life, your power. And this is you honing into the gifts that's already a part of you by not ignoring the red flags. I see nothing but abundance here for you, Cancer, and I'm happy for you. This is a beautiful reading, and I'm going to post this video on my YouTube platform. but there's nothing but abundance here, nothing but success. I'm going to leave these cards down the way that they are, and I'm going to do it part 2 to this reading this evening at 8 p.m. So I'm going to leave the cards this way. Remember that your first card, the number 26, is plain. Your the bottom of the deck is the number 24, which is patience. We're going to leave this down and do a part 2. But I send to you nothing but love, and you're very welcome. Thank you to the new followers. Thank you for the gifts, and I'll be back at 8 p.m. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch, and I send to you nothing but love and light.